I'm hanging out on the balcony at Villa de Eleanor in Smoky Vale with the beautiful Blue Mountains behind me. And I'm chatting with Kevin Downswell.
Hey.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, Judith. It's good to be here.
Welcome to Gospel Rhythms.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We see you on stage all the time. You know, people see you on stage, they know who Kevin Downswell is, or they think they know who Kevin Downswell is.
I think.
Tell me about Kevin Downswell. Tell me some about yourself. How you got started in this whole gospel music business?
Well, a little bit about Kevin Downswell. I'm a happily married man.
Good.
2 years.
That's very good.
I love my wife.
That's good.
I have a ministry that is quite young. I've been a professional minister for about 6 years now, starting from about 2003. I won the Gospel Festival, Jamaica Gospel, the JCDC Gospel Festival in 2003.
Right.
And that's what gave me a launch, a certain type of launch in Jamaica. Right. But I'm jovial. To the world, I look serious because I minister.
Seriously, you're a serious minister. I've seen you minister, and you're serious about your ministry.
But behind all of that, I'm a very easygoing person, and you know, I love people. You love people.
That's good. That's good. Tell me something. I know you also minister with your church and with other groups. You know, not just as Kevin Downswell. You're with Perpetual Praise, is it?
Right.
Tell me about your ministry with Perpetual Praise, because that how do you juggle that?
Nadine saw me. Nadine glimpsed me ministering at Chartwood Teachers College in 2003, and she never stopped pursuing me after that until I was on Perpetual Praise singing. It's been an amazing experience. 2008, when I launched the album, I was asked, what about Perpetual Praise? Are you going to be, are you going to have time? And I said to them, as long as I have time, I will be on Perpetual Praise. It challenges you to not settle for less when you're among them, you know, and of course, they are real people, as I said. I'm quite real, and they help you to be real and to
stay grounded.
Right.
Because you know the stage can get to your head, so this helps you to stay grounded.
Trust me, that is very important. I mean, having people around you that keeps you grounded.
I remind you that you're Kevin from down the road.
You're just, I don't know where you're going, like, you know, you're just Kevin, you know, and I'm happy for Perpetual Praise. I also attend the Faith Mission Assembly. Okay. That's on Maxfield Avenue, and that's where I grew up.
Okay, so you grew up off Maxfield Avenue.
Right. And I decided that I'm not going to leave until God says yes, until my mandate is fulfilled.
So you're still in Maxfield Avenue?
Yes, I'm still
ministering
faithful.
In your area?
Yes, and I'm under the leadership and the head of LG Hamilton, Bishop LG Hamilton, and I'm the music minister at my church. Okay,
so you play as well. Any other instruments apart from keyboard?
I can't help myself on the drums, but I can play the keyboard a bit. And I'm the worship team director. I'm the youth choir director. So how you juggle all of this?
You know what? Stick a pin right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Gospel Rhythms. We're speaking with Kevin Downswell. We'll be back in just a minute.
Let me hear you praise, confusing the enemy. Don't you stop right now. Come on, come on. Let's go. Don't wait till the battle is over, shout. Right now, shout. Right now, shout.
Welcome to Musically Speaking, where we'll give you a tip a minute. I want to start this series by looking at an area that I think most musicians, producers, artists need to educate themselves about: copyright. What is copyright? Copyright is the legal right that an author or a composer has to sell, distribute, or exploit that one's work. Simply put, it's the right to copy your own work. A person who originates a piece of work, that person owns the exclusive right to that work. Now, there are different types of copyright in even one musical work. As we go along in the series, we'll look more in depth on some of these things, but I want to give you an example. If I were to sit on a mango tree and think up some lyrics, that would just be words. Now, if I put music to those words, that's what would be a song. If I take it further by spending some money and have a producer produce that song, then I become the executive producer of that work. So there are three different sets of copyright that I just mentioned. One, the copyright that is embedded in the lyrics. the copyright that is in the song, which is shared by the composer and the author. And also the copyright in the sound recording, the person who owns the sound recording, that's the executive producer. They have a right to all of that. So you see how interesting it gets? One song, but there are 3 different sets of rights. But I want you to remember as I close that I am not necessarily an authority on this thing. I don't know everything, but one thing I know, if each one teach one, we can reach one. Bless.